Hello gamers, welcome to Xbox On, your home for all the latest and greatest news updates about Xbox games and consoles. Today we're running through some brand new free content, DLC and optimizations for games coming soon and some available right now. So let's get into it.
Better thank the bus driver because we've got a fresh new season in Fortnite, this time featuring a new world beyond, the 0 Point. Season 5 is the free update that combines loads of different realities, bringing the greatest hunters to a fray that will shape the future of the island. Speaking of the island, it's once again had a refresh with new points of interest like the Colossal Colosseum and Butter Barn, an actual flapjack-themed saloon. Delicious. And this season also sees the return of the notorious Tilted Towers, except with the new name of Salty Towers. Hopefully that's not a prediction of how we'll feel after landing there. The latest content update also brings new mythic weapons and gameplay mechanics thanks to the sand-covered island and bounties. With the main theme of this season positioning you as a hunter, it's only fair that you get some bounties to complete and wages to earn coming in the form of gold bars, right? Complete these quests to gather intel on the new world beyond 0 Point and eliminate players to earn even more gold bars to spend on new exotic weapons, intel, services and more. All of this arrived in Fortnite Battle Royale on the 2nd of December, so if you haven't been on the battle bus for a while, well, there's a whole new world waiting.
Getting to play as Iron Man and Thor in Marvel's Avengers was pretty cool, but what might have been better was getting to meet a new contender for the title of our favourite superhero, in the form of Kamala Khan, aka Miss Marvel. And with the game's first major add-on taking aim, there's about to be a new challenger for our affections, Hawkeye. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, but Bex, I know Hawkeye already from the films and all that. But this is the other, better Hawkeye, Kate Bishop. She's got her own Disney Plus show next year, starring Haley Steinfeld, but you can get the jump on all the future Kate fans with a new campaign focused on the bow and arrow armed badass herself, as she travels through time to save Clint, aka Boy Hawkeye. It's a tall order, but we've got faith in Kate. After all, she never misses.
Next, the 7 Seas are getting a blitz of cheer with the Festival of Giving coming to Sea of Thieves on December 9th. The annual event is back and more festive than ever. Looking back at last year's month-long winter event, we saw an advent calendar style of rewards for players who signed in daily, plus limited time mercenary voyages featuring Stitcher Jim, the Masked Stranger, and their big old Christmas tree on Reaper's Hideout. Along with this free monthly update, the dev team also announced recently that 2021 will bring seasons to Sea of Thieves, with each lasting about 3 months and having its own free battle pass for players to earn character cosmetics, ship cosmetics, and some exclusives for Pirate Legends. It's just another reason to look forward to the new year.
There's a lot to be excited about in the next GTA Online update, which might just be its biggest yet. The Cayo Perico heist, as you might be able to guess from the title, adds a new heist mission. And it's the first one that can be played with 3 fellow felons, or, if you're feeling a bit antisocial, all by yourself. And that heist takes place on a brand new location, an entire island for you to drive, shoot, and generally crime your way around. So yeah, this would be incredibly exciting whatever the situation, but with all that, plus more guns and cars and even tunes, for the price of £0, 0 pence, well, it's an absolute steal.
The wait is almost over. Warzone is joining Call of Duty Cold War along with the biggest free content drop in the Black Ops franchise history. What does this drop mean though? Well, from December 16th, all of your hours and dubs throughout the year for Warzone will now be carried into Cold War, including the integration of operators, weapons, player progression, and battle pass rewards. This new season also brings a new map and mode to Warzone instead of our old faithful Verdansk, and over 30 Black Ops Cold War weapons and blueprint weapons. But the content doesn't stop there. Oh no. There's new multiplayer maps including 6v6 modes, playlists, and the return of 2v2 gunfight with 4 new maps. Other notable mentions include new free-to-acquire weapons from the Gunsmith, new zombie modes, season challenges with their own prestige system, and way more free content that we just can't wait to sink our teeth into.
As if Gears 5 couldn't get any better, the Coalition have only gone and dropped a ton of updates that breathe fresh life into one of the biggest games on Xbox. Before we go into the new campaign features, the Xbox Series X and S upgrades make the game feel even more responsive and look better than ever. To list just a few of the technical upgrades that dropped free of charge in November, we got a 4 times improvement in load times, 50% more particles than PC Ultra settings, dynamic latency input for more responsive gaming, plus a whopping 120 FPS now available in Versus mode, and 60 FPS on the Series X cinematics to blend in with gameplay more seamlessly. I think what I'm trying to say is everything looks and feels better on next gen without costing a penny extra. And when it comes to actual gameplay, the November update also added some hilarious Gears 5 mutators, like big head mode, voice gun sounds, yeah, literally people going pew 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 when you shoot. Some new achievements to achieve. Oh, and the addition of the legend that is Dave Bautista subbing in for Marcus Phoenix in the main campaign. This free update is pretty nice, isn't it?
Another favourite on the channel, we recently saw a free new content drop to the ever-expanding yet teeny tiny world of Grounded, with the latest update introducing koi fish to the survival game's pond, as well as other aquatic delights like swimming spiders. Gross. And as gorgeous as koi fish are IRL, we really appreciate how the team have brought the suspenseful horror of Jaws to the backyard with these gargantuan guppies circling the pond. And if you can face the underwater monstrosity, you can grab some of its scales to craft some pretty sick koi armor, so I guess that makes it worth the terror, right? We can't wait to see what else the Obsidian dev team bring to the game and what other nightmares we'll get as a result.
From the depths of the pond to the big open skies now, with the second world update for Microsoft Flight Simulator landing on Xbox Game Pass for free on PC. The November update brought new, detailed visual improvements to locations across North America, much like the first world update for Japan previously did. Included in the update are 4 new airports: Atlanta, Dallas, Fort Worth, and New York Stewart Airport, and a huge refresh of 40 other US airports and 50 new high-fidelity points of interest across the country. Swing by and take in the bird's eye view of the likes of the Statue of Liberty, Kennedy Space Center, the Hoover Dam, Yellowstone National Park, the Grand Canyon, and so many more. And don't forget that as of December 23rd, you'll be able to experience everything in VR on Windows 10 too, as part of the Sim Update 2, just in time for any VR headsets that you might be getting over Christmas. How convenient.
Last but certainly not least in our free content roundup, we have a new addition to an age-old game. The anniversary update for Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition brought a fleet of new features, including a Battle Royale mode for the historic RTS. Although it could be argued that Age of Empires was the OG Battle Royale, this mode is a little different to standard gameplay, with 8 Civilization players parachuting onto an island aiming for last nation standing. You start with a handful of troops and have to race to seize military buildings and resource camps ahead of your opponents before the approaching fog covers the island.
We have some honourable mentions now, and while they might not technically be new free content, these games recently received their Xbox Series X and S optimizations, which, for no extra cost, makes them feel like brand new games. Kicking things off, on the 1st of December, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege, the iconic tactical FPS, got a free upgrade that boosts frame rates up to 120 FPS for those clutch or kick moments. Also included in the update is detailed 4K graphics on the Series X. Winning looks better than ever. Now we've got 2 top sports games, FIFA 21 and Madden 21, which received their next-gen optimizations on December 4th. The Xbox Series X and S versions are free to anyone who's already bought the game, as part of EA's dual entitlement program. And the best news is that your Ultimate Team progress will carry over to the new versions. Nice. The optimizations improve pretty much every aspect of the games. Like in FIFA, expect to see enhanced lighting, improved player movement and animation, including more detailed score celebrations to really rub wins in your pals' faces. Madden's enhancements use insane technology like RFID chips, which have been sewn onto real-life players' jerseys so that their AI selves act even more like the real version. That's just mad. Den. Sorry.
And finally, for December's optimizations, Destiny 2 Beyond Light got its glow up on the 8th of December, bringing 4K resolution at 60 frames per second to story and PvE activities, plus PvP now runs at an incredible 120 FPS for extra precision against other Guardians. Other huge enhancements include even faster loading times and an FOV slider, all free thanks to smart delivery. Eyes up, Guardian.
So there you have it, loads of new free content for your Xbox games. Let us know what you'll be downloading down in the comments, and if you want to know about more free updates and Xbox news, be sure to subscribe and hit that bell button. Until next time, thanks for watching, bye!